You can make money if you walk a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make money.
Oh, you don't know the name of the app?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, probably start walking a lot. Yo, it's only money for walking.
Yeah, like imagine it's easy money.
Yeah, wait, that's your hair, right?
No,
Oh, damn.
I know.
How do they do that?
It's a girl's thing.
Hey, that's girls. Hey man, girls, man, that's chucha. Yeah, this is your actual hair.
It's super hair, but then it is my hair, but it's my hair.
Yo, okay. Mine is mine though.
It is yours.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's my skin. I didn't borrow anybody's
Yeah.
skin.
It's yours.
Otherwise, ukren.
So, buena?
Mnandi. Hey, Joe, go have makhala fana. At least now I did a little bit.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Kisama, boss.
Ne,
Yeah.
Kisama. You're looking good, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Away. Tepo mavimbela.
Specifically N.
Specifically N. End or N.
N.
N. Oh, yes. Pontlawati. There we go. The soil.
Yes, soil.
Intimate chats. Dumelangi.
Hello.
Joe, tell me, how important is it for you if you're dating somebody and they are as respectful as they possibly can? Like, do you take respect very seriously? Let's say we make you choose, you know, loyalty and respect, which is number one for you?
Respect.
Respect.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I mean, every relationship or friendship starts with respect. Yeah.
Also, it's also important in friendships, ne?
It is very, very much. It is. There are boundaries that are never meant to be crossed
By friends.
by friends. Yes.
What kind of boundaries would you say your friends are not allowed to cross?
My friend befriending my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Umngani
It's a
wakho?
no.
It's a no. Ne?
Cabanga umngani wami uyafona ukuze umngani wami ukhona umuntu wami lapho like hey what's that? Kanjani? They actually do that. Eyazi abangani. Hey, athi nangumuntu wakho chebe nangumuntu wakho ungibuza ukuthi ukhona na or athi umuntu wakho ngikubulise imagine.
Wait. So wait. So
Let's say ngihleli nomngani wami.
Yes.
And then maybe ifone yami off ngiyayicharge and then uyangifonela ngithola ufonela umngani wami. Ngicela uphi specifically phone or ngicela umtshela ukuthi I like the phone yakhe ufuna ukukhuluma naye. Oh, it's like he's actually talking to my friend and then umngani is like, "Nah, umuntu wakho la, uthi hi."
And then your boyfriend greets you through
Yeah,
your friend.
yeah.
But in passing. Hey, that sounds shady.
Yo, imagine.
That sounds very shady.
So,
why?
Mina, when it comes to my boyfriend and my friends, like it's a no. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you had a personal situation similar to that where your boyfriend, or even if you know somebody where they had a boyfriend and their friend was a friend to their boyfriend as well?
Yeah, I know a situation. Yeah,
Oh, you know the situation.
Yeah, and it ended in tears.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Of course it ended in tears.
Yeah.
Of course. I can't think of a reason for my friend to be my girlfriend's friend.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. If I team, let's say we no dude in a scheme. And when things go south when anomuntu wakho and then udude utshela abangani bakhe ukuthi na lona ngimkwatela ngimkhulumisa. The next thing mawuphuma uhlangana nabangani, hi, and then they mood like ini.
Yeah. Hey, what's the loyalty?
No, it can't be loyalty. Like angeke ngizothi mina nomuntu wamasixabene and then nabangani bakhe nabo seba interview nasebakwatile.
Specifically uzongibulalisa ama subtitle dog with so much Zulu, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna be writing. And the subtitles take time. It's like, yo, bro. And last time there were supposed to be subtitles, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna pass this. This is too much Zulu for me to write.
Yeah. So imagine like you had a fight with your boyfriend, and then he tells the niggas the gents, nah, I fought with my girl, so yeah, things are not good. And then you come across the friends, you're like, hi, and then they're giving you attitude, they're giving you vibes like,
oh yeah, no, that one is fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
No, because they are your boyfriend's friend.
But then they don't know why we fought. They are not my boyfriend. They are my boyfriend's friend.
Yeah, so if your boyfriend is like, nah, there's nothing happening there. Like, I think it would be the same even for you ladies. Like, if you are angry at me, or maybe even if we break up or something like that, I should yo. Okay, let's let's say let's say me and you, we're dating, things are cordial, we're fine, and so I'm able to be cordial with your friends. And then let's say, break up, we're having a bad time, and then we actually break up.
Mhm.
And me and your friends were cordial. Do you still expect them to be cordial with me after you have told them, no, so plainly later?
Yeah, I mean, like they were not in relationship with you.
Yeah.
I was.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's only fair, Guti, they should keep at least like talking terms.
Talking terms.
Yeah.
That's where friendship starts, Mus. We talk, and the next thing your boyfriend is a friend of your girl, or your ex-boyfriend is a friend of your friend.
But then also,
And
I
then your
mean,
friend of your friend.
I wouldn't expect them to not talk
Eh?
to my boyfriend just because we broke up.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Pella, the next thing, hey, Tina, how much a lot of the times I always have shoulders for you to put your legs on. I know when you want to cry on the shoulder, but young taller.
A problem.
But you know this about girls too. Like if they're too close, the reason you wouldn't want your friend to be close to your boyfriend is because it might lead to something else.
Exactly. And also my friend snitching
On you?
on me to my boyfriend. Like
About what? Is there anything to snitch on?
Yeah, like let's say we're going out as girls and then this guy approaches me and I'm nice. Yeah, well, like I'm nice.
You're nice to the next
the
man.
dude, yeah, to
Yeah.
the gent. And then
To
my
what
girl-
extent though?
like you're normal, you're ordinary nice, like you're normal, like you're talking nice. Not
Oh,
the
and then you're
hugging
keeping up the
and-
conversation as well.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, you're too nice. Why are you too nice?
What is too nice?
Like if I think you would agree to this. I'm your boyfriend, and then you find out that some girl spoke to me and we were having a conversation and I was leading the conversation, or she was, and we were having this conversation and it was prolonged. It passed 5 minutes, it passed 10 minutes.
There was no hugging, there was no kissing, there was no
Yeah.
hands, what.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was
so-
none of that.
Exactly. So
But
it's just a conversation.
yeah, it is. But if we were out at a club and everything,
Mhm.
what am I talking to another girl for?
If you are with your girlfriend,
No, if she's not around, if I'm talking to another girl, it's only obvious.
it's not obvious. Like, come on, it's
I
not
w-
obvious.
In the nightlife, we go
No.
siyadlana da. This is what we're doing there. We're going there to drink and hook up.
No. Let's agree to disagree. Like, why do you all have that mentality? You could see whenever a girl talks to a guy or a guy talks to a girl, it's like intimate. It's not intimate. It's just a conversation.
Yeah, but the beginning of intimate starts with just a conversation.
But then,
Like-
what if it's just a conversation and it ends there?
What
Like
are the
strictly.
chances?
Chances are 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Ah. thing is, I think Mina, I trust a lot. That's my problem. Mina, like, I trust
Okay.
you, man. Like, I
Ah.
trust you to an extent where I'm not supposed to trust you. Like, I give you a rope to hang yourself.
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but 9 out of 10 chances. Those are really high chances.
they are.
Yeah, I mean, sheesh. I don't believe it. Like, I don't also believe it for myself. If I was to speak to 9 girls, or let's say 10 girls, just conversations.
Mm.
Yeah. There's no way in hell that just 9 of them were just conversations. Even for me, like, I'm talking this, judging everyone and myself. Like,
Mhm.
I wouldn't talk to 9 girls that are attractive. Not that I find them attractive, but they are attractive. And then by number 5, and I'm like, man, I'm speaking to pretty chicks today.
You're
Wow.
being a guy.
I'm being a human being.
Like, you're being a guy.
No, I'm being a human being.
Okay, so does it mean, Uguti, you don't have any female friends? Like, you don't
Nah,
have any
nah.
girlfriends?
Nah, I
Reason
don't.
being?
I don't. Me, I don't lie to myself. The only time when I was younger,
Mhm.
I remember I would have. Do you have male friends, by the way?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Why are you giving me the look?
I just have a thought. I'm torn. But before that thought, ne, ngicela ungikhumbuze,
Okay.
ngicela ungikhumbuze.
Yeah.
I don't have friends with women because I remember when I was younger,
Mhm.
I've had girls that I would call my friends.
Mhm.
Some would be girls that I started off trying to hit on them. It
Mhm.
didn't go my way. Some I'd be afraid of actually making the move from friendship to the other. Some just literally befriended me. Some are girls that I've done things with. Some are girls that they are a friend in the group or whatever, but eventually when we get to eventually talk, bond, and whatever, it becomes something else. There's sexual innuendo and all of that. And then there's times where the girls, I did nothing with them. I didn't want to do anything with them, right? When I looked at them, I was like, I move, literally. So the only time where I had a genuine friendship with another woman was when I looked at her and I thought, 100% unattractive to me and probably to a few other people. But for me right now, when I look at her, I can't imagine myself even like hugging beyond what are they? No hug, like handshake. I can't imagine myself doing anything beyond a handshake. That was the only time a friendship was ever genuine. All the other girls, I wanted to hit that. And that is, it's like that for most guys. Even the guys that are genuine would to the say that they don't want to do anything with you when somebody was to ask them. But if they were to sit and the opportunity presents itself, they would take it there. And I would say if you have 10 male friends, it's 9 of them. And the 10th one, the reason he doesn't want to, he's low-key gay. But if he's straight, he wants it.
Like you making
Even if you grew up with them.
like you're giving me ideas, and I've never looked that far. Like I've never went that far in thoughts in regards to male friendship. But then now that she's saying it,
They ask, you see that you know some of your male friends, you know some of these guys that you are friends with that do want to take it there. You know them. You can think of a name right now. Nazo. There's a few of them in your friendship circle that you know if I were to Lasha, if I'm drunk and we're in the same room. No, he would jump at the opportunity.
okay, not to see I'm defending them and stuff.
Yeah.
But then I'd like to believe that my male friends are gentlemen.
You know, there's ladies who like to say that. I believe myself to be a gentleman too. But beyond being a gentleman, I am a human being. And a human being has human being needs. So when I'm hungry for food, the gentleman goes out the window, and midway through the meal, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a gentleman. I forgot. And then I start eating like a gentleman again. But most of the time, I just go and consume the food. So, gentleman being a human being. Is my mic off? Oh, it's on. Gentlemen being a human being, when they see you, you're like, respectfully, I'd be damned. I swear to God.
Well, that's where boundaries come in.
Yeah, those boundaries are there because maybe you put them there, ne? But if the opportunity was to present itself, that hey, you are allowed to pass the boundaries, gladly they would do it. And I think maybe all of your friends, except that one gay one. None of them is gay, so all of them want you.
No.
Namfuna.
Nah.
Nenzangat.
No. Not even.
Are you willing to test it out?
How?
Okay.
That sounds very
Are you willing to test it out?
Like in what way?
You call one of them right now. Hey, who's Paylona? Yes, man, I've just been thinking about you. You're thinking about me, Ganjan. Like, ish, but I kind of, find you a little bit attractive. I was wondering if you'd be down to hook up or whatever. And if one of them declines on that, because you're not the type of girl who would do this, ne?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So if just one of them declines, I owe you 1,000 rand.
I mean, that's money, bro.
Exactly. I'm willing to sacrifice that 1,000 rand. If one of them declines, I owe you 1,000 rand. And I'm willing to repay. What sense I'm not spending? Sense I saw,
a whole 1,000 rand.
Yes. You don't have to take out anything. I will take out 1,000 rand. If one of these guys says, nah, specifically, I see you as a sister, it's just a friend. She can't think of one. Can you see?
I can't lose the money.
You see, if there was actually one, because I'm serious about what I'm saying, if there was a one that you knew for a fact wouldn't take you up on that offer, you would have thought of them instantly.
Not all of them.
Let's test again.
No, thing is like the timing.
Let's test.
Timing is wrong. No, I think.
What do you mean the
But
timing?
emsebenzini.
That's a cop out. That's a cop out. That's a cop out. Usafuna ukuyomwona first. It's like, I want to warn you, my friend, this is what we're going to
Okay, yeah,
do.
let's do this on the next episode. There is no way I'm letting the $1,000 go. Angeke, no, no. I
Kuzobe
won't.
sekazi dog.
Never.
Kuzobe sekamonile uthi jo mamela lapha enginokuya khona lapha esenza khona that small nyana YouTube thing. This is what we're going to do. This guy's going to give me this amount of money. But if it was truly genuine right now, she would have thought of someone. Because if I were to do the inverse of that, would he, any one of your friends that you can think of right now, if you were to call and say, let's hook up, and they want to hook up, you would think of them instantly.
Thing is, I just know their response will be a guy's response. Like they will just disappoint me and be guys.
So, with
But then
that
they are
said,
genuine. Like
yes, they are genuinely gentlemen. I agree with that. I don't disagree with that. But what I'm saying to you is that the level of just friends' genuinity in that is very low compared to you being friends with another female, unless that female is into females as well. But it's not the same. Hence, you would never, ever get naked in front of one of these guys and take a bath or shower. Exactly, because they will find you sexually attractive.
yeah,
Gay
but
dudes, I
that's
know
normal.
Gucci women take their clothes off in front of gay dudes.
I'd never do that. But then yeah, they do.
They do.
Mm.
Yes, you would never do that because
Yeah,
you're not that
but-
type of girl, right?
But then I know they do.
Exactly. Why? Because they know what next. There's gay dudes, genuine gay dudes. Like I got some gay dudes who, when they see boobs to them, it's like boobs, and when they see vagina, they go ew.
Yeah, like.
So those are you start
However,
Kukhona
after
itabane. What's
After
that?
9,
What's after 9?
it's the dude who will play gay
Yeah.
up until you get undressed, and then this will come.
Oh no, those guys are gay, but then they play for both teams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're bisexual men. Oh,
That's
they
why
call them after 9.
nines, yeah.
Oh, okay. Those guys, I understand. But if what I'm saying, the point back to what we were just talking about, if I were to say to you, if you can just think of one of your male friends who would take you up on the offer to hook up tonight, today, you would think of them very quickly because deep down, every girl out there, all women, deep down, we ask Guti, I'm friends with this guy, but there's a chance if I give him a chance. Or sometimes where another girl, you're the one who's friend zoned. That guy is not giving you a chance. Because there's also that.
I've never been into that.
You may have
situation.
not been, but I know plenty girls.
Mhm.
Some they've been in my somewhat friend zone, but eventually one day wangithola ngilahlile ngitakiwe. Ngashaya.
So gents also lahla.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Does it happen occasionally or when you drunk?
I think it happens. It depends on your situation as the guy. When I was a bit younger, again, I'll keep going to the fact of when I was younger. Rapper, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Like not just I acted like rap. I was an actual hip hop artist.
Okay.
Yeah, I would perform on stage and do stuff like that. And I somewhat kind of gained my little bit of fame, although my music was the kind of what you would call underground at that time. But
Okay.
because people know me, you know, you gain that little bit of popularity. Imagine with that little bit of fame, I had like my own groupies, you understand?
Mm.
And a lot of them would come in as just them being supporters of my music, them being
Yeah.
supporters of what I'm doing. Kanti, they have ulterior motives. And being too busy, and at the same time, I mean, remember I told you I'm a late bloomer.
Mhm.
Being too busy and also being the type of guy who was unaware. Uti, to this day, I still catch on when a woman is flirting with me days or months after, as old as I am.
Serious?
Yeah. You will flirt with me, and I'm oblivious to that fact. So those things would happen, and then some of these girls, me trusting them with, no, this one is a supporter of my music. Hey, yo, can you help me push this song? Yeah, we'll help you push. I'm performing this song. Will be on the certain weekend. You should come through. Yeah, I want to come through. That night, I find myself naked with them.
So usually who initiates?
Them.
So is it girls that you two are attracted to them? Is it girls that you've been eyeing?
No. It's just girls that, in my mind, nothing was happening there. Because I didn't see the attraction in them for me. I would see it, okay, this is a pretty girl, this is a quite good looking girl. It's just not my cup of tea,
Okay.
you know? And few drinks in the system, your cup of tea is fine. You'll drink it.
But then I feel like we're blaming the few drinks here.
No, we're not blaming the few drinks. What I'm just saying is that it became easier for me to open up to what they wanted me to open up to.
Meaning, Oguti, if you were sober, you wouldn't do it.
I don't know. I probably would have still. Especially so no, and then you're going to the biscuits innards are supply wet in front of you. I probably would have done something, but
Mhm.
wouldn't have done it step by step the way things would happen. Yeah, type of no, it's late. We should probably leave. Where are you going? Yeah, no, at home the one open for me right now. No, it's fine. Me, I have. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
get it.
okay, yeah, cool. We get there. Here I am chilling. Mina star ourselves. Yeah, man, it was a great night. So, ngunu. Hey, my daughter. Type of thing.
Yeah.
Ukulahla lokho. And for you and your male friends, abanye, there's these friendships between girls and boys or men and women
Mhm.
whereby either the girl knows who Tilo Arangfuni, but we fuck. Only sexually he's allowing me.
Okay.
And yeah, we bond towards even if you're not fucking, you have a bond that is close to dating.
Okay.
This is why if you were to meet a guy that you really, really, really want to be with, and he says, "Hey, Yazini, if your lifestyle is to be friends with men and stuff like that, I'm okay with it. I support it, but I'm not supporting it as you being my girlfriend, so I'd like to remove myself." Most of the time, you would be willing to sacrifice your relationship with this potential marriage. Who knows? Because I don't want to lose my friend, because your friend is like a relationship already to you, without the sex. Remember, you guys, you don't really care about the sex. Not really. No, I said not really. Not really. But asazi ukuthi ngincane blind. Cool. So you see, there's none guy akekho noone ongamtesta ne.
I think when the money has increased to 5K, maybe I'll call someone.
Yes, yakena ukuthi yini into egrand ngalene
Mhm.
is that I could say yeah, the money has increased to 5K, but in 5 years. And you probably no longer that guy that you're friends with, that you planned with, say Katelo kuba friend zone. How many of these male friends that you've had suddenly when they got in a new relationship that was really committed, they're no longer as super friendly as they were with you before, or they downright just went silent and ghosted you until they get out of the relationship, maybe.
Well, things remain the same with me while they were in relationships and after their relationship.
Wena ucabanisa abantu wena.
Yo, dude.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Athi yo cabanisa abantu ubacabanisele.
Yeah.
Because the girlfriends of the guys are like, Mara, mina, your friendship with this girl.
Like you don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. That's what they say.
Exactly. Oh, you're sure. Okay, so we've spoken about respect. Respect is number one. And then is loyalty important to you?
It is very much important.
Why?
Why?
Mm.
I mean, if we're dating,
Oh, wait. What is loyalty? What does it look like to you?
loyalty.
Yeah.
It's like having my back even when I'm not there.
Yeah. And
That's loyalty.
yeah.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
standing by me even when I'm not around.
Yeah.
Like making sure Guti, your lies, dude.
Hmm?
Your lies. I hate lies.
Yeah.
So loyalty means like loyalty to me simply means Guti, there are no secrets, there are no lies.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think secrets will always be there in all relationships, unfortunately.
But
There's
then it
things that
depends if it's a white secret.
a lie is a lie. Unfortunately, we like to say white lie, black lie, whatever. A lie is a lie, and there always will be some secrets in a relationship that you don't want your man to know, because if he finds out those things, they may be about your past before you met him, but you know that if he was to find out certain things about you, then things wouldn't be the same between y'all. Or he knows that there's certain things about himself that if you were to find out about, you wouldn't be so happy about. You start to judge him in a different way. This is why Caesar made that song that if you find out the real me or whatever, you will never love me or something like that.
Like there's something I really
Hope you
want to
never
ask.
find
Something
out
you
who I
mentioned.
really am. Yes.
Why do secrets in the past matter in a new relationship?
For men or for women?
Both.
Okay. I'll try to the women's side of things. I don't fully know the psychology behind it, but then I'll know the psychology behind the men's. And this is not my personal opinion.
Okay.
This is nobody's personal opinion. This is study-based facts.
Mhm.
It's statistic. It has been replicated over multiple meta-analysis throughout many populations in the world, many civilizations and cultures and all of that, right? It's called mate guarding to a certain extent. What mate guarding is that if we girlfriend them,
Mhm.
and that means me and you are recreating, we are
Yeah.
having children. And once we have children, me as the man, I have no way of knowing if this is my child. This is before DNA tests.
Okay. Yeah.
I have no idea of knowing if the child that you have is my child. Ne? And with that said, your past informs on the type of person you are and the types of decisions you make. So if in your past you were busy with many men, then I
Yeah.
know Uti, the chances that the child that you have is not mine are higher than when I met you, you were a virgin, or there's maybe one guy before you, and that one guy before me, you didn't break up with him. Maybe he died in war. You understand?
Mhm.
Now you take this being built into our evolutionary um this is how we evolved as human beings rather. So you take the evolution of the human psychology based on the interaction between the men and the women, you take it into today where a lot of women will have like a super high body count, guys as well, whatever. They'll have a super high body count. Guys will care about your body count and whatever, and he will not be sure why,
Mhm.
because he doesn't know the knowledge behind this.
Yeah.
There's guys will say, "Hey, mina umntwana ongisweba like,"
Mm.
but they're not sure why.
Why?
It's their monkey brain. It's how they are evolved to judge if this is a good mother.
Mhm.
And if they were to have a child with me, this is my actual child. That's the first thing. There are many other things as well. You know, if
Mhm.
you are careless with your body, just giving it around to every
Yeah.
person,
Mhm.
it also again informs on the types of decision you make outside of that. Because more tola who give around too many guys, like they'd have different baby daddies
Yeah.
when it gets to that point, or if it gets to that point, if they don't prevent and all of that. Because SARS didn't call and prevent. So those things. Outside of that, you know she steals. You know she lies.
Mhm.
You know she would fuck you over. You know she's fucked over her own friends. To the point of which girls, when they want to insult you and they know that you run around,
Mhm.
they won't go, hey, wena no booby. They'll say, wena. Look fair, man.
Yeah.
That's girls' favorite insults to
Mhm.
each other. So even women know Uti going around is not a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is why the past matters, because it informs on the decisions you've made and future decisions that you will make. If more favor in your past, you're gonna favor while you are with me and while you are with the next person. Guaranteed.
So let's say the dude knows about my past
Yeah.
like I've been around and still initiates a stable relationship.
There's two types of guys. Three. One guy who doesn't give a fuck
Yeah.
if you've been with 200 guys. In fact, if you've been with 200 guys, he's happy because it means it will be easy for him to be 201. You are easy target.
Okay.
These are the targets that we like when we go to Kuvuta. I know not too easy, you know. Yo, this one I'm touch after I buy Savannah.
Yeah.
No?
Nakanjani.
Yeah, in Aganjan, we are going home. Some girls will suck you off.
Take
while they're
away.
take away. Some girls will suck you off in the bathroom while they're chilling with their men. You know who's been with 200 guys, or and 200 is too much because some girls will start feeling comfortable. 10.
200.
10. If you've been with 10, you are easy.
10.
10. If you've been with 10 guys, you are easy.
Okay.
Unfortunately, if you've been with 10 guys, you are easy.
Thank God.
Also looks at okay. Also, we can also look at age.
Yeah.
In this day and age, we can also look at age, which is 10 over how many over how long. If you've been with 10 guys in the past 6 months,
You.
you are different to a girl who's been with 10 guys in the past 11 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So in today's terms, we can kind of look at it differently a little bit, but then there's still that high body count. And then the other guy is the one who like, I mean, you say there's how many dudes before me? I know I'm out here. And then there's this one who has no options, who's desperate. Like, mangaphathanga wena ngiyophatha bani? No, ngiyakuzwa ukuthi kuna 30 before mina, but mengaphathanga lo girl yo. Awumbheke muhle kanjani yo. Let me see. Ushangala mehlo ngathi ayalight ne?
I like the light.
Yeah, ushangala mehlo ngathi ayalight
The
ne?
hazel.
Hazel. Yeah, hazelnut. So the guy will be looking at you. Bheka mehlo ayalight yo.
Like
Noma
that.
babani, like, who else am I gonna be having if not her? He's desperate. He just needs something. Like, yo, you touch my pee, I'm putting a ring on you. There's that guy. And most of the time, those guys are the guys that you will find them married to a girl who's everybody knows why lo out here ashata lo.
Yeah.
And then 2 months later,
Kaslonkele amazelu.
Kasulokile has this girl.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the whole country because
Yeah.
maybe she's popular. And you marry her.
Yeah.
2 months later, she cheats on you.
Mm.
No one except you is surprised. There's that guy. And a lot of time, those guys, you as the woman, when you find out, oh, he wants to commit to me, you hardly respect him because he has no respect for himself. How can you, as a man who respects himself, be with a woman who doesn't respect herself?
No.
And vice versa. If you're a woman and you're with a man that doesn't respect himself, it's not about the guy, it's about you. So, if he dates a girl who cheats on him and does all kinds of bad shit and he knew bad shit about her before, no, the past is the past and things happen, it's his responsibility. If you date a guy that you know by three, doesn't take care of these girls, and you date him and you take him seriously,
What are you
and you're like,
expecting?
yeah, men are trash. Your choices are trash.
Yeah.
Because there are good people out there. There are decent men and women out there.
Yeah. So it's almost the same with the stin in, stin out thingy. Stin in, stin out.
What is that? Please inform me.
Okay. So let's say I know that you are in a relationship. However, I decide to share istina.
Oh, stina in, stina out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So imagine me share istina and then expecting Uguti will be in a committed or stable relationship.
Yeah.
Like, what am I expecting? Because if I could get you in that way, that means Uguti now you will leave me in the same manner.
Yeah. Let me see. Because I think it's possible for me or a man, a woman, whatever, to find a decent woman. And that decent woman is with someone who doesn't appreciate the kind of woman that he's with.
Okay.
And you find her, and women, this is the, gents, this is the detriment of women. When she's done with the relationship, she can be done with the relationship for 2 years and still with you.
Yeah.
So you find that she's been 2 years no longer in this relationship, but she doesn't want to be single.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to take her body count high. She doesn't want to sleep around. So she'd rather be with this one until something better comes along. They call it monkey branching. She will monkey branch on to the next guy. So I think it is possible for me to meet a woman who is taken for granted, who's not appreciated in her own relationship. Same applies for a woman with a guy. And that relationship ends up well. But if then obviously I expect the same thing. But I think there are situations, there may be exceptions, and I'm just being devil's advocate here talking about the exceptions because it's not the rule. You know, the exception is like just that. It's an exception. The rule, the majority of it's stina in, stina out. Yeah. So, but it is, we have to acknowledge that it is possible to meet someone while they are in a relationship. But me now, personally, if I to meet you, I always ask a girl, look, are you talking, like once I see what I want to be serious with this person, I'll ask you, are you talking with someone or are you with someone? Are you talking to someone who may think they are in a relationship with you or building something with you, or are you with someone? And if I find out that you are, I'm going to remove myself. And then if I find out that you are talking to someone, I'm going to tell you, okay, cool. So what do you want to do? You want to continue talking with these people, like non-judgmentally, so it's okay what you want to do. If you say, no, I'm looking at my options, then I know, Wuti, I'm not your option.
So do guys really ask girls if they are in a relationship before hitting on them?
No.
Yeah.
You don't.
You guys don't ask.
You don't ask, but
You approach a girl, you share her, and you're
Yeah.
like, ay.
Yeah, makangiqomile umqomile mina ngazi ukuthi uqome mina yimi umuntu wakhe. Okay.
What
And-
about the other muntu that you never asked about?
Yeah, if I didn't ask about the other muntu and then I find out later,
And
it's
then
up
you
to
say
me to
she's cheating.
decide. You know, I'm sure you will find, like, once you find out there's another guy, you ask, it's like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
No, this guy is who I was with when
He's
we
the
met.
main.
He's the main.
Yeah.
We met, like, then maybe uzohetha ukuthi ngisat nigga whatever.
Mara still is umuntu ngithemtini umuntu wenza kanje.
Yeah, umuntu
But then you ask.
not all
But then still you ask. Like you don't just share someone and you assume you are the main. Like you ask.
yeah, but not all the time do you find umuntu emuntwini. And
It's
that's
very rare.
it's very rare to not find
Very
umuntu
rare.
emuntwini.
Well, like, find someone
Wazi ukuthi unomuntu but yamncane. It is uzoyena because uzoyesa intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
here's the thing. Then it goes back to your point that if you find this person dating somebody else, the chances of them dating somebody else while when they are with you and leave you for that somebody
Yeah.
else are
high.
higher. They're much higher. Not 100%, but they are higher. So yes, you can find a person who is being taken for granted in a relationship and they are serious about being in a proper relationship
Yeah.
if you are lucky. It's not everyone that's lucky.
Yeah.
Most people are not that lucky. So, if I find out that someone is dating somebody else, I never take them seriously until I can see, oh no. Unfortunately,
Like guys
but
don't take
but I
us
always
serious,
assume, this is what I always assume. When I meet a woman, she looks good, even if she's single,
Mhm.
she is talking to someone or some people. That is a fact.
Yeah.
So in that case, you are just talking to these guys. You're trying to find who's the best man for you.
Mhm.
But me being a god and a king myself, I know once you meet me, I'm the option.
And what makes you so sure?
Hey man, me, jeez man, I'm a catch.
So it means you've been breaking up a relationship out there.
No, I don't think so.
Please look at the camera and say that
Say what?
your answer.
I don't
you've
think so.
been, You've been breaking up a
No,
relationship.
no, I've never broken up relationships intentionally.
Okay. Cats.
but here's the thing. When I meet you, you are just talking to other people. You're
Mhm.
also just talking to me.
Yeah.
And I ask you, are you just talking with me only?
Mhm.
If you say no, I know that you're a liar, and from there I don't trust you.
If she says no.
Yeah, because she's lying. An honest person would say, yeah, no, there is someone that I was talking to when I met you, but I no longer talk to them. Even if you're lying, at least you are acknowledging what there is somebody that you were talking to when we met. Because that's how it actually is in most cases. Well, all cases, I would say all, as we live in a place where we interact with human beings. Unless when we indoors all day, you never leave the door.
Yeah, it's possible.
How did I meet you if you never leave the door?
I was going to the shop and then boom.
Somebody else met you the same way. So, so I wouldn't take somebody serious who lies about what they do when I'm not around, because it shows me that once things are serious, they will be able to lie again about when they talk to someone.
So meaning Uguti, like you don't deal well with lies.
Nobody
Like,
does.
It's a red flag to you.
Isn't it to you?
It is, but then
I think it is for everyone, but people choose not to acknowledge that and
Yeah.
they choose to ignore it. As a relationship is semnandi jo nalama reflect amnandi jo. Red flag
yeah,
when
you
ubona
don't
ngathi
even
khala
see.
tama
Yeah,
sauce,
ubona,
man.
yeah, ubona ngathi,
Yeah,
red flag.
ubona sauce. Red flag ubona ski red flag ngiyathatha ngenza skipper. You see, so like there are things nobody can ever be perfect in a relationship.
Mhm.
Also, describe your perfect man. I don't know if I've asked you this before, have I?
My perfect man.
Yeah.
Um,
Doesn't have to be about looks.
okay, so my perfect man has to be very, very, very loyal. It has to be someone who respects me like each and every day. Like it has to be optional, not optional actually. It has to be like a must that he respects me, and then he has to be romantic.
Okay.
He has to assure me daily.
Daily.
Yeah, we're still doing this, baby. Like,
Daily.
assurance, yeah. I
Okay.
have a thing for assurance. Like you need to assure me, like we're still together.
Specifically about the assurance thing.
I'm telling you, but what
Okay,
if
my bad. Continue.
what if you think you're still in a relationship and you broke up years ago? So Like I need assurance, but
Okay.
yeah. So assurance,
Yeah.
compliments,
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
Like someone who's your communication.
Yeah.
I love someone who communicates, like someone who's vocal
Mm.
about his feelings. And yeah.
Does he have a car? Does he have a place of his own? Is it a back room? Is it an
Doesn't
apartment?
matter.
Okay, car doesn't matter. Place of his own to stay. Even if it's Egiwo by the back room,
Yeah, it matters.
it matters. Why?
Hey, imagine me having to New York.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's say he's all of the things. Oh, wait. Another thing. Does it matter how much money he makes?
Not really.
What if he makes nothing at all a month?
Then that's a problem.
Thank you. So hold on. So yeah, wait. I'm going there. Ima. So if he doesn't make money at all, it's a problem.
Yeah.
So the fact that how much money he makes doesn't matter.
Mm.
Is not the truth.
It
How much
is, like-
ideally should he make a month?
Ah. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, as long as like he's working, he's hustling, it's
Okay.
fine. Like
Yeah,
it
well.
doesn't matter how much he makes.
But
what
he
matters
makes
is that
something.
he's making something.
Okay, cool. What if that's your perfect man, eh?
Yeah.
What if all of that is covered but he's not good in bed?
Man. Why do you always ask me this?
No, everything is covered. He's not good in bed.
We'll fix it. We'll work around it.
We work around.
How?
it.
Don't ask me how, but then
Okay, cool. Let's say you try. You say, some problems are not fixable. What if it's just him? It's not a nervous thing or whatever. It's just a him thing. He's really just not getting it. He's just not good in bed.
we'll make a plan, like the toys and stuff. So
It's possible to not be good at using toys. He's not good in bed. It doesn't matter what's in the bed. He's not good. He's not good at sex at all. Bad at kissing.
yo, better kissing.
Yeah.
I kissing
Ba-
never. I don't
bad
know.
at-
When it comes to kissing,
Bad at strokes.
never. When it comes to kissing,
Bad at foreplay. You
yeah.
give him a toy, bad at using it. But everything
Ah.
else that you want in your perfect man is there, but he's bad there.
Yeah, why is he so bad? Like, no, he can be bad on all the things. Why you laughing? But like he's not
Okay.
even bad. Like that's horrible.
So where can he be bad? Yeah. Let's say he's great in
At
bed.
least material wise, like he doesn't have a car.
Yeah.
Like
Most guys don't have cars in South Africa, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's fine. And then maybe he has like your ordinary 8 to 9 job, 8 to
Yeah.
5 job.
Yeah.
Like he makes your basic salary. Like it's
Yeah.
fine. But like being bad in bed.
So your perfect man has to cover the things we've spoken about and
Yeah.
has to be good in bed.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you meet that perfect guy who's also great in bed, he works and all that, and then he's so great in bed, you're like, oh my goodness, you're letting me funa forever, a type of sex left. Yeah. Then he loses his job and he never applies for anything else again. Now he's broke forever. Most you get the good sex.
Yeah, but then it's not about sex.
Abakuzwa imike bhekhleli
Yeah, it's not only about sex.
kuphi.
Like it has to be a combo, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it has to be a combination. You can't be good in bed and then rely on being good in bed. However, like
Yeah,
there is
no.
nothing you're bringing in financially.
Ukuhamba kahle uqeda ngunikeza go slow.
I never. Ngeke. I can never be me.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Perfect woman for me.
Mhm.
I have got one.
Really?
Hmm.
Are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ngibuze kabi. Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's very nice.
What? Does it look like I'm not in?
I don't
Or
know.
does it seem like I'm not?
Yeah, it seems like you're not.
Why?
It's you being you.
I'm just chilled. I look like I'm not in a relationship. Eh? Why? Because of how I behave. I'm too chilled.
I think I'd like to believe.
There's no need for me to be rude.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Oh, that's nice.
It's quite
How long?
cool. All so well.
Hmm.
Oh, sunomntwana.
No, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's the name. Yeah. No, I'm gonna mute at that. But yes, You see, so yeah, I mean, I don't think
Are you
there's a
happy?
perfect. Yeah, yeah. What the heck?
I'm
Okay.
asking because like some people are in a relationship just for the sake of being in a relationship. So it
Yeah,
matters
yeah, yeah.
if you are happy.
Yeah, actually, it is. That is very true. Yo, that is so true. There's people who
Yeah.
are in relationships
Yeah.
for the sake of ayiko enye. Yeah,
Mm.
if I find Guti, I'm in that situation where my partner is with me because ayiko enye,
Yo.
and if they were to find something else, they leave. Yeah, it is what it is. Life is life.
But me not rather stay single than to be in a relationship for the fact of being in for TikTok to let me
Yeah.
see content. No.
No,
Okay.
I've never taken content and put it online. Use a relationship.
So is your relationship public?
No.
Is it optional? Like
What do you mean?
is it you who doesn't want it to be public, or it's something that you never spoken about? Like
Yeah, I'd like to keep it private. It's not a secret, as you can see. I'm saying it publicly, but it's not a secret. I wouldn't want whatever's happening because I don't know where this is going. What if I become somewhat famous-ish, and now
that's the thing.
that could
That's why I'm asking if it's public.
oh no, it's not.
There's a thing of people being scared of posting their partners or living their lives online because of what if we break up? Like, what if you won't break up?
Oh, what if you want? And even if you do, delete, you get the next relationship, post again. If you're a
Exactly.
poster,
Yeah.
you know, if you're a poster, Joe,
Yeah,
post
vele.
4 guys in 1 year.
Yeah.
Sizokujudge mara post.
Yeah, we not post.
Yeah. So no, I'm not really a poster. I've been when I was younger,
Mhm.
but I'm not sure what I was doing. I didn't like it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm much happier it being private, but not a secret. And if I find that I'm being kept a secret from someone within a relationship that I'm in,
Mhm.
why am I a secret to that person?
Hmm.
You understand? So
Mm.
once I find those things out, it's not negotiable. Kono shamans. And hey, me, I'm a believer. Yo, some things they are deal breakers. Some they're like, yo, we gotta fix this.
So what are your deal breakers?
Cheating. Obvious. That's the obvious one. Eh?
Yeah.
Um, you can have acquaintances at work who are men and whatever, but they're not your friends because I know how men are.
So your partner is not allowed to have male friends.
Not allowed. You are allowed to live your life the way you want to live it,
Mhm.
but if it's not something that goes in line with how I would want us to live our life, then live your life the way we want to live it. But I'm out of it.
So
I'm
she is
forced.
allowed to have male friends. However,
Yeah, I'm not involved in that.
okay.
And I think because I already don't have female friends, but if she was to say, no, I don't want you having female friends, and me knowing what I know, I would say, yeah, that makes sense.
So you're a gone guy. Or gone.
What is that?
Like you are taken. You are deep inside within the love era. Like you are there.
Love era.
Yeah,
Love
like-
is an era.
Like no, I'm just saying like you are phakathi. I need to call era, love, fashion, what.
What the fuck?
Like you are inside.
I'm in a
Gone guy.
relationship.
Yeah, you gone guy.
What is a gone guy?
It's you.
Auntie, Gitsi, what is a gone guy? Okay, so describe a gone guy. Ungati, don't describe
Like
me.
it simply means being in love.
Relationships should not be about love. Number one, I always say this to people: like, don't make a relationship about being in love, because love is an emotion, and you know how emotions are. Uvuke unjani namhlanje?
Happy?
Happy tomorrow,
Happy again, or maybe sad.
3-4 days back. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, love, just like happiness, is a temporary emotion.
So what are you in a relationship for? Like if it's not completely for love.
It's
Yeah,
yeah. I know.
understand.
It's very hard to understand. Loving the person you are with is important.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's not.
Mm.
It's very important, but with that love, the other thing that is very important is understanding that you guys, if you are planning to build a life, regardless of how things may go,
Mhm.
respect, the first thing that we spoke about,
Yeah.
loyalty, faithfulness.
Mm.
Like when you are not around, I protect you.
Yeah.
Like I protect your name,
Mm-hmm.
that type of thing. You
Mm.
know, values have to be aligned. Where we want to go as a unit, it has to be aligned. Whether the approaches are different, as long as the end goal is the same, because getting to a certain path or area, there's different ways to get to the
Yeah.
area. Like we are in Dobsonville right now. There's many ways to get from Joburg to here,
Yeah.
but you can still arrive here.
Mhm.
If that is aligned, then we understand that's where we're going. Then we have an understanding of each other and what we are doing. Some things I will learn as I grow, because I'm still relatively young, but these are the things that I think are very important. Respect, values have to be aligned. Communication is also very important. But if your values are not aligned, there's relationships where people communicate everything.
Yeah.
But because the values are not aligned, it doesn't matter how much you communicate, the communication is not going to work. If your direction is that way, mine is that way. It doesn't matter how much we communicate, because your goal is there, mine is there.
Yeah.
So there's no way of making these two different paths meet each other at a certain point. Therefore, it doesn't matter how much me and you communicate. Things just won't work.
So I'm still trying to understand like your point. I'm still not following.
Where are you not following? Angidile mfana ngikhuluma English ebhaya too much.
Yeah. Like I want to know if you are in love. Like,
Me?
are you in love?
In love.
Mm.
I've never been in love.
Please explain. Yeah. Like,
Yeah?
I don't understand.
You also lost? No. Being in love is a problem of it.
So you
No,
are
the reason I'm with my person, with Nyamtanda, of course I love her.
yeah,
A lot.
You are in love, Mosi.
I love her.
Yeah, you are in love.
In
Yeah.
love.
Mm.
I'm in life.
Hi.
I'm not in love. I'm in life.
He's a con guy.
Good guy. What's up? You find him? No, let me tell you something, man. Y'all. Hey, bafethu. Hey, pe, you're coming back. So you khuluma kahle nile ngisho. Ngathi dala sikhuluma ne. No, but we can keep going. We can keep going, man. Yeah. Hate and love are not emotions that you can permanently be in. When you hate someone, are you in hate? Or you just hate someone?
You just hate someone.
Okay, so when you love someone, why are you in love?
Because you love a person.
So why aren't you in hate if you hate them?
It's not the same.
Exactly.
It's not the same.
These emotions may not be the same types of emotion, but
Mhm.
they are all under the same spectrum: love and hate. And we also have to be careful. Most of the time, people who hate you
Mhm.
have some form of love
Love.
that they have for you.
Yeah.
So
Low key love.
low key. So these things are all in the same bowel, because the person that you are with, there'll be times where when you think about something they just done, you're like, I hate this person. Yes.
I don't think like
Married people who've been married for 60 years and more, they'll tell you that there's times where I hated my husband or my wife.
really.
Yes. But because I understand that I also love this person, I was like, okay.
Mhm.
You see, the worst emotion any person can feel for you is indifference. Like not caring.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Indifference.
Mhm.
You, uyawa, I don't
I
care.
don't care, yeah.
You bleed, I don't care. That's the worst emotion you can feel. Dislike. Although it's not a good feeling to know that somebody dislikes you,
Mhm.
at least you feel something.
Yeah. It's not-
Hence, when people who want to talk about people that don't admire them, my haters, and they're happy about my haters.
My haters.
Why? Because you know that I'm evoking some form of emotion in other people, and therefore that means these people care about me.
Yeah, they
Because your haters, nobody cares more about you than your haters.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yeah. They even
Exa-
keep up.
They
with
keep
what are
up
you
with
doing?
everything
Yeah.
that you do, because
they keep up.
because in the same bowl where hate is, you find love
Love.
in there. And you find that somebody hates you for something that you do, and the reason they hate you for something that you do is because it's their own character that they don't like about themselves, and they hate it when they see it through other people. Like I remember Mengsapuzu Drala, and I wanted to quit alcohol. I used to hate drunk people
Mhm.
because I was a drunkard.
Yeah.
Yeah, But now when I see someone drunk, I find them funny. I don't hate them anymore. I don't hate what I see anymore.
Yeah.
You understand? But there's people that I've been with or that I've been friends with. If they were to tell me something about them, I feel nothing. That's worse than me feeling envy, jealous, angry, happy for them. Like, hey, Swan Money got a job.
Okay.
Doesn't phase me. Like, I don't care. That's the worst thing that someone can feel for you
Yeah.
as a friend, as a family member, as an intimate partner. Yeah, well, so you cannot be in hate, you cannot be in love. You can only love a person. Although these are terms that exist, we gotta be real with ourselves. Because if you are in love, it means that no matter what happens between the two of you, you're never angry at this person, you are never annoyed by this person. All you see is goo goo gaga, you know. You are wearing the inverse of beer goggles with these hot goggles. So I can acknowledge when the person that I love is doing something wrong. Like, I went. What's that?
So you do love her, however, you are not in love.
I'm not in love with anyone. Not even my mom, but I love my mom. I love my younger brothers. I love my daughter. I'm not in love with my daughter. you know why it's hard to understand. Let me find the words for it. Sorry. It's hard to understand because sometimes learning new things, if they sort of kind of make sense and you sort of kind of see where you're coming from with that, in order for you to actually accept what you are learning, you have to unlearn something. And the most difficult thing is unlearning, not learning. Learning is very easy because it's the thing of taking in information. Unlearning is taking information that you already have, analyzing it and be like, it's wrong, letting it go. You know? Yeah. So it's difficult.
Yeah, I think I'm still going to do more research in regards.
Yeah, just
to being
research
in love,
or think
like,
about it. Yeah. Yeah. I love her very much.
Yeah, because we have Tanda, but he's not in love.
Brother, are you in love with your woman? Are you in love with your woman?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Are you in a relationship?
I am.
Do you love this person?
Yeah.
Are you in love with them?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
Do they annoy you?
They do.
Do you get angry at them?
Not for the longest time, but
Yes,
yeah.
you get angry at them. Do you get pissed off at them?
Yeah.
Yeah. And during the time that you are pissed off at them, you're like, ngiyamthanda lona. Ngikwatile mara ngiyamthanda.
No, I kwata and then
You
I
are
go back to
angry.
being in love.
So you get out of in love, you get out of love and back in love. You were like you thinking fonko inside.
So it means Uguti, when I'm mad at them, I'm not in love, but then I love them in a way.
When you mad at them, you love this person, but you still love them.
In love. Yo. Hey, that's why you fight
Exactly.
in the first place.
This is why I say the worst thing somebody can feel for you is indifference. Because
expressing, yeah. Why are you cheating? Yeah, like I'm in love with you. Why are you cheating? Obviously, I'm mad.
wait, people who don't love you get angry at you as well, by the way. People who hate you also get angry at you, by the way.
Yeah.
Or happy at you.
Happy.
Yeah.
Happy.
Yeah. Your haters are not happy with you most of the time, but when you do something that benefits them, they get happy at you.
Like your downfall.
Could be that.
That makes sense if you say your downfall. Because I don't think someone who hates me would be glad that I just bought a car. Would be happy at the fact that I just bought a car.
Hate is such a weird emotion, man.
It is.
So is love, by the way. But the hate one is worse because why do I hate you? And when I see, oh, you just bought bread.
Yeah.
Shit, why are they selling bread to him? Like, what the fuck? That sounds very unhealthy. That sounds very unhealthy.
It is, yeah.
It sounds like a mental issue, like a mental problem. Like, I hate you.
Yeah, like even having
Like,
the guts to say it out
Yeah,
loud, like,
I hate this
you.
bit. Like, oh,
Hate
There's
is
something not
heavy.
right there. Hate is a very heavy emotion to feel for
It
someone, man.
is. It's
Right.
exhausting. It's draining. Yo.
And you see, love is also exhausting. It's just that it feels nicer.
Yeah.
It's like gym. If you like gym, I like gym. Gym is exhausting. It's painful to
However,
a certain
the
extent, but I
benefits-
love it.
yeah.
You understand? So that's love. But hate is just exhausting. It's just slow poison that I'm drinking, but I hope you die.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
That
I'm
makes
drinking
sense.
the poison.
Yeah.
Nah, hate is a very weird emotion.
It is.
Huh? I don't hate people, man. I don't understand it. I truly do not understand
There are
it.
people who hate to an extent whereby like they get notified that the certain person they hate died, and the person's like, "Now I'm going to the funeral. Like I need to make sure that he's dead." Yeah, telling you, like I'm just going there to make sure. And then when the family members like cry and then approach the casket, and the person is like peeping in, like they want to be sure that the person is really dead.
No fucking
I'm
way.
telling you. It happens. It happens. Ukuthi bathushonile uthi no, like I need to see this to believe. But no, not really. Sometimes like it's just like it has no reason. People hate you for no reason. Do you know what you have haters? You being terrible.
Me, I don't have haters. For what?
You do. You do. There's someone who looks at you and he's like, Lorna.
You think so?
Yeah.
For what?
For being you being terrible.
Nah.
People don't need a reason to hate you. Like
You see,
someone
that's why I
wakes up,
say hate is a weird emotion. Like,
yeah, like someone wakes up and then go through Facebook and come across the pictures and be like, I'm unfollowing this. Just nje, for no reason. Or you come across someone and then they bump into you. For no reason.
oh, I get bumped into by dudes a lot.
Yeah.
But they don't know me as people they've never seen me before.
Exactly, but then doesn't mean they don't hate you.
Yeah, no, they're just testing me.
Yeah,
Me, I walk
like-
very confidently. I know about my walk. I already have a very weird-ish walk. And when I confidently walk with my weird walk, it's like,
That's
"Oh,
general.
and that's what I think. And I get dudes bumping into me. Most of the
Yeah.
time, they'll bump into me. Boom. I don't even look back at them because I've
Yeah.
already acknowledged them. I've already seen them with that. If you try something,
So there's really no reason for hate. Like someone just wakes up and decides, her eyes are brown and I don't like brown eyes, so I hate.
oh, you're talking about your eyes right now? Yeah. So you don't like me because I'm a lighter.
yeah, imagine. Like, like they're here to stay, whether you like them or not.
Yeah, no, hate is a very weird emotion.
It is.
As much as love is a weird emotion, because hey, when people love someone,
Love is
they do-
complicated.
So is hate, ne?
Hate is not like hate is straightforward. Like
Yeah.
according to me, like it's straightforward. Like
Yeah. Yesterday, I learned this other thing that people only get you don't get envious of people that you think are above you. You only either get jealous or motivated or inspired by people that you think are above you.
Mhm.
But people that you think they are on the same level as you, you are envious of them. You get envious of them. It's like if they can have this, I also deserve to have so and so.
yeah, oh yeah,
You agree with that?
yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird discovery for me. I saw this literally yesterday, last
Mhm.
night. And I'm like, yo, okay, cool. I hear that. But me, when I know someone that I think I'm at the same level with them and they get something that can put them potentially at a higher level than me, I kind of get like, yeah, how should I so figure?
Yeah,
So envy must be a choice then. Because
it is.
I
a
choose
choice.
not to be
It's
envy.
always a choice.
It's always a choice,
It
ne?
is, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, do so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I choose not to be envious most of the time. Dala sikhuluma yo.
Ne.
Sinesikhathi singana sikhuluma.
Even
Ayisiphesihle wena ukhuluma kakhulu. Maybe an hour. Ayisivale mfana sivale.
We're closing.
In 5 years we're going to test one of your male friends.
Yeah, in 5 years.
She
In
done.
5 years, you guys had that in 5 years. Tune in till 5 years.
Yeah, yes, they must tune in for 5 years.